John, numerous positives from that performance this afternoon. I don't know where to start, but you've beaten Oldham by 47 points to 0, and you're now in the playoff final next week against Workington.
Yeah, that was the big thing, was the win. You know, I'd have taken a 1-0 win, 1-0 ugly win, but I'm delighted to take, was it 47 in the end, 47-0, with a real outstanding performance. So very pleased with that. I think that's the first 80-minute performance that we've put in all year, and I think it gives you some idea of the levels this group can play at if they really work hard for each other and just do their role within the team. And I thought they did that today superbly.
I mean, there was a great attitude from the kick-off, from the first tackle right up to that last defensive spell, and that composure. I don't think we've seen anything like it all season.
No, I agree with you totally, Mick. I mean, it's the best we've played, and I agree with you. That last minute really pleased me, because they'd won the game, and that's all that matters in a semi-final, is to get in the final. And they'd won it, but that wasn't enough for them. They'd got high standards, and the high standards were to their defensive ethic and to keep them out. And obviously that shone through in that last, like you say, that last 90 seconds. So that delighted me as much as the previous 78.5 minutes. But obviously I'm a really happy man today.
Do you feel that performance today, John, was giving something back to the fans after not going up the automatic route?
No, I mean, the players wanted to go up automatically. I know the fans did, but the players did, you know. They wanted to go up automatically, but they didn't. So they dealt with what's there, and what's there is a knockout game, and they've played superbly well in a knockout game. And they're in the final, and hopefully we get, because the fans were great today, once again, and if we get, you know, possibly an increase in attendance for next week, we can make it really difficult for the Cumbrian fellas who are coming down here to play us.
Dane Chisholm, one of the standout performances that I've seen him play all season. What do you put that down to, John?
I put that down to he's really played well. I mean, I don't think it's just Dane. I think everybody played well today. I mean, I stood at the side there the last 5 minutes, and I says, by God, they brought their A games today, and when each individual brings their A games, and when each individual does their role within the team have an A game, and that's what they've done, and they were really, really good today.
And obviously the forwards, once again, you know, you look at Steve Crossley, Ross Peltier,
but I think any
what
of
you
them,
get every week.
Yeah, any of them. It's you know, I don't really want to single anybody out, because I think it really was. If I was giving a man of the match, I'd give it to the team, because I thought it was everybody's role within the team made it such a good all-round performance.
What do you say to those fans that are perhaps scratching their heads on the terraces, obviously delighted with that performance, but perhaps then thinking, where's this been all season?
Jesus Christ, mate, what do you want? We just won 47-0 and you wanted me to moan and groan? You know, they've played really well. I think it's about time that we said well done to fellas, rather than moaning and groaning and look for something negative. That's what I say. And let's enjoy how well they've played, and let's get here next week and give them a rousing sort of cheer and get behind them, so that hopefully we bring the bacon home. And it doesn't matter whether you go up automatically, it doesn't matter so long as you get up. And if they play like that, they'll get up. So if you play like that, do it with positivity.
Toyo Godo, is he okay? I noticed that he come off.
He'll be struggling, because it looks like he's got a hamstring tear, but we don't know whether it's a grade 1, 2 or 3.
And obviously for those players like Sam Hallis, Brandon Pickersgill, who just missed out, they've actually been calling the game with me, and they're absolutely delighted that they're probably going to be kept out of the side next week by that performance. Well,
we don't know, do we? Because I pulled 2 or 3 of the players, and that was a side specifically picked for how we were going to play against Oldham. And there may well be an alteration in how we play against Workington, and if that's the case, we'll pick a side designed just for Workington. But the first thing we'll do at work tomorrow, I'll review it tonight, but at work tomorrow we'll start looking at Workington. We've already done a bit of prep without being too arrogant or, you know, looking too far down the line. We've done a bit of prep on both Workington and Doncaster, so I feel we've already got sort of 80% of what we want in place, so we just need that last 20%, then the players to execute it as well as they've done today.
Are you surprised with Workington turning over Doncaster?
No, it's a semi-final. You know, were you surprised when Catalan bet St Helens? Possibly. Well, it's a semi-final. 2 teams play, 1 team wins, 1 loses, and you know, Workington's come up trumps against Doncaster.
John, just on obviously the games that have gone in the season, you beat Doncaster convincingly twice, and obviously you did lose both games to Workington.
Yeah.
Was that a factor in you thinking, or would you have rather faced one or the other, or did it not bother you?
I'm not bothered. No, it don't worry me at all. I think knockout games, I've enjoyed this week more than I've enjoyed any other week, to tell you the truth, because I've honestly felt as if the pressures, because it's a knockout game, the opposition's got as much chance as you, so it's like as if we can just play, look after ourselves, the weight of expectations off us. So I know Leon will be telling us that all the pressure's on us again, so let him do that, but we know differently. We know it's 80 minutes and 80 minutes between us and getting promoted.
And of course, one outstanding positive, John, Oldham, they've been only conceding 13 points on average per game. I mean, for Bradford to keep them out to no and post 47, I mean, you know, that's...
It was a big one, yeah. I don't think they've lost heavy. I think the 2 heaviest defeats have been ours at Odsal, 30 points to 12, and then obviously tonight, so this afternoon, sorry. So that's something I'm really proud of. I'm proud of the defence, but I was really pleased with the offence as well today. I thought there were some real clever options taken, and I thought we were clinical finishing our chances, and I thought we kicked very, very well also. So, you know, you've got to look back and think that was an 8 out of 10 job.